Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now, ooh look, this is not our normal backdrop thing. That's because I am in my bathroom and there is a fan going on, so my apologies if you literally can't hear any of this. I'm gonna try and talk a little louder and we're just gonna see how it goes. Because today, as you can tell, I just got out of the shower and I looked over and I'm like, this needs to stop. I need to organize whatever is happening right here really badly. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna organize my makeup collection. But before I get into that, I kind of want to do a Q&A. I've had a few comments suggesting it, so please leave your questions in the comments below and perhaps I will do a Q&A. So yeah, but without further ado, let's organize this because it needs help. To start off, I started by putting all my wigs back in their proper bags and I was gonna put them in my room. This is my favorite wig recently that I got from IMovie, so it's got a special hairnet and I made it bigger so it's... Anyways, I put it away and I had to put the wigs away. Plopped those in my room, came back and started to organize certain little piles for garbage. The next thing that I wanted to do was get my little stand organizer thing that I personally recently got from Winners and then I forgot scissors. After that though, I got it open and I really liked it. I think I got it for like 20 bucks, which is awesome, and it's kind of tinted pink if you can see. It's super cute. So, and thankfully my lipstick stand fit perfectly right on top, so it just slid right on and sat right there. The next thing I wanted to do was pull out all my palettes so that I could figure out which ones I was going to be able to stick in the drawers and which ones had to go in my actual drawer. This was a little bit of a process because I have a lot of them, and then yeah, trying to figure out which ones fit was something. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Obviously the big ones aren't going to fit, so those will just have to go in the drawer. The next thing, I wanted to start another palette one, but then I realized that I didn't like that, so I think I'm gonna take them out anyways. This drawer ended up being for most of my contour, foundation, and I think one setting spray, just because I'm like, yeah, that's a good drawer for it. So all of that is in there. The next drawer was the rest of my palettes and all that. So there was some eyeshadows, the highlighter, and my Huda Beauty palette, and plus some eye rollers, just other little things that I couldn't fit in there. This one I originally thought I was going to put lipsticks in, and it was all the funky colored ones that I don't use on a day-to-day basis except for like some really cool makeup looks. And later on I realized that this drawer was too big for that because there's not too many lipsticks, but I have a lot of other things. The next thing I wanted to do was organize my lashes. I have a lot of them. I don't use them too often, but when I do, I like to have variety. So there was quite a bit of them, and I realized that they weren't all gonna fit in this tiny little thing, so I attempted to make them smaller by cutting off the little cardboard part, which didn't help too much because there's a lot of them. So I ended up switching the lipsticks for those in the little one, and then I put the lashes in the bigger one. The next thing was just other little things. This was like my glitter and some other things that I used for the eyes. I also ended up putting the mirrors in there as well, all of those little mirrors. They just sit at the bottom. The next part I had to organize was the drawer. So this was a solid 20-minute process. I cleaned the entire drawer and wiped it down, so it was nice. I put all my wig caps in this little bin that I got from the dollar store, and yeah, there was lots of stuff in there. This was the drawer that basically if I'd come home, I would literally just throw accessories in there. It was a mess. the next thing I wanted to do was put all my palettes in. So I started with the big ones and I'm like, okay, I'll put that one there and kind of the rainbow ones there. Whoa. I have my e.l.f. palette, my Little Claire's palette, then I had my Delancey palette, Morphe palette, Natural Love palette from Too Faced, and recently I got this like Weeb palette, but it's really cute. I like it. Next I just put all my little extra sponges and other like day-to-day things, nose strips, another wig thing that had to go in there, and I did put the rest of like my little travel deodorants in there as well, along with the kabuki mask that I got in Japan that I still haven't used yet. My contacts, which I need to use more often, and some stickers. These are just little makeup bags, and I thought I would just put those to the side. And then those are like nail things, so there. Next on top, I cleaned out my entire lipstick thing and gave it a wipe down. I decided that I was only going to put the colors up here that I use, so I use a lot of reds and I use a lot of pinks. So I put all the reds on the left side along with the lip gloss that I use with reds. And then I put my little like chapstick color ones. Burt's Bees does nice things. And then I put all of my pink ones on the other side as well. And then my favorites I put in the center. Here is the before and the after. Now, that before actually was quite tame. It normally gets twice as crazy, but I think I did a pretty good job and I feel a lot more organized, and I'm hoping I'm going to keep it this way. I also moved the nail polish down because I didn't like it cluttering up the top. I do have an actual spot for nail polish, but these ones are my favorites that I like to have out, so I thought I would keep them out. I'm super happy with how my back bar looks now, because not only is it a lot more clean, it doesn't look like that anymore. It looks nice and organized and there's not a lot of craft there. So overall, I am very happy with how that looks. The drawer was definitely a major improvement. Yes, I still have a lot of things in there, but you can tell it's a definite improvement. You can see the bottom of the drawer, and I think that is quite an achievement. Alright guys, well that is it. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, I have a counter. I am so excited. I'm so glad I bought this. This literally is amazing. If you guys want to see an actual in-depth like palette tour, like physically go through all my makeup, because that actually wasn't all of it. If we come over to my accessories cabinet, ooh, sneak peek coming soon. I know you guys probably really want to get into this, but that's another video. I actually have more makeup down here. I've got more palettes down here, so there is a lot of stuff. So if you guys want to see an in-depth tour of all that, this was just organizing, please leave that in the comments below, along with all your questions so I can answer them. If you have any. If not, then I just won't make the video. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!